Welcome to Arsenal Report, your daily source for all things Arsenal FC. From match updates and transfer talk to behind-the-scenes stories, we've got it all. If you're a true gunner, this is your home. Hit subscribe and join the pride. Victory through harmony. Let's get started. Welcome back to the show. Today we're diving into a major transfer twist that's heating up this summer. Arsenal are reportedly going all in for Bayern Munich's Leroy Sané. Sané was described as the best winger in the world by Pep Guardiola during his time at Manchester City. Arsenal have reportedly stepped up their interest in Sané, with the Bayern Munich forward set to be available on a free transfer. The 29-year-old was widely expected to sign a lower salary contract with Bayern, but a change of agent led Sané to weigh up his options elsewhere. The Telegraph has reported that Arsenal subsequently made inquiries and have emerged with an interest in the former Man City star, who previously worked with Gunners boss Mikel Arteta during his time in Manchester. It is an important summer transfer window for Arsenal, as the club aim to win the Premier League next season for the first time since the 2003-04 campaign. However, though Sané may improve the Gunners, Guardiola's praise for the Germany international in a City shirt could spell trouble for Gabriel Martinelli's spot in the side. When asked whether Sané could play as a striker, Guardiola replied, "Playing in the middle, he can do it," he said in February 2019. "But I think he's better out wide. I'm not saying he can't play in middle, but at the moment we have better players to do that job. But Leroy is best playing in the world out wide. I prefer to use him where he is strongest. He's an incredible player." Arsenal have identified signing a new striker as a priority, while Raheem Sterling's return to Chelsea also opens up squad space for a new winger. Given Guardiola's comments, Sané would be best suited out wide. Bukayo Saka is an undisputed starter for Arsenal on the right, meaning Sané's arrival would threaten Martinelli's space on the opposite flank. It has been 5 years since Sané left City for Bayern. He scored 11 goals and registered 6 assists in 30 league games as the German side reclaimed the Bundesliga title last month. During his 4-year spell in England, Sané won 2 Premier League titles, the FA Cup and 2 League Cups. For the majority of his time at City, Sané worked with current Arsenal boss Arteta, who was part of Guardiola's coaching staff. The winger has praised Arteta's influence on his career on multiple occasions, including when the Gunners faced Bayern in the Champions League in April 2024. "It was great. I was really pleased to work with him because he helped me a lot at Manchester City," Sané admitted. "We had a lot of individual talk about how I can improve my game. What are my weaknesses and strengths? Through him, I made quick, huge improvements because of the ideas he gave to me. I still keep them in my mind. If it's about positioning, how I have to behave in certain situations, so I'm pleased for that." In an early phase of Arteta's reign at Arsenal, Sané backed his former coach to be a success. "I can just say positive things about Mikel Arteta," Sané told The Independent in July 2020. "Since we started working together, he helped me a lot on the pitch. He tried to improve my football. He told me what I did good and what I did wrong, and he tried to work on it. Next to Pep, they both really helped me and improved me to bring me to the next level. Even now, at Arsenal, for me, you can see he's doing a great job. You can see he has a concept, a way that he wants to play, a way that he wants his team to play, and obviously, it will take some time until everybody really understands it. I think he will do a great job as a head coach too. Arsenal are set for a massive summer if they want to take the final step and become Premier League champions following a 3rd straight second-place finish. Mikel Arteta was left to rue Liverpool's title charge, but the issues within the team are obvious. The Gunners' priority will be on adding a number 9, which they've been unable to land in recent summers. Benjamin Sesko and Victor Gyökeres have emerged as their 2 leading targets, but neither will come cheap. Sesko's club RB Leipzig have shown themselves willing to sell their top stars, as have Gyökeres' employers Sporting Lisbon. Although their club chief has underlined their desire to retain the Swede after winning the Portuguese title. Arsenal are thought to be closing in on the signing of Martin Zubimendi, who will join from Real Sociedad. Zubimendi is set to cost just over £50 million, with more business expected at the Emirates. Here's the latest rumours from the North London Arsenal have opened talks with Leipzig over a deal to sign Sesko. Arsenal are wasting no time in the summer transfer window as they open talks with RB Leipzig over a £75 million move for rising star Benjamin Sesko. With the Gunners falling short in front of goal last season and no player hitting double digits in the league, Mikel Arteta has made signing a top-class striker his #1 priority. Sesko, who netted 13 Bundesliga goals, is now at the heart of a big-money pursuit led by Arsenal's new sporting director, Andrea Berta. As Arteta hints at smashing transfer records, the North London side could be preparing for a frontline makeover, and Sesko isn't the only name on their radar. Arsenal have reportedly opened talks with RB Leipzig over a £75 million deal to sign Benjamin Sesko, with Mikel Arteta looking to strengthen his attack this summer. A new striker is top of his shopping list, with the Gunners missing a prolific goalscorer. Kai Havertz was Arsenal's top scorer in the Premier League last season with 9 strikes. Only Manchester United and relegated Southampton had a top scorer who managed less goals, while Sesko netted 13 times in the Bundesliga for Leipzig. According to a report from the Daily Mail, Arsenal's new sporting director, Andrea Berta, has held talks with Leipzig chief Marcel Schäfer about Sesko. It is claimed that Leipzig want an initial £75 million fee for the 21-year-old. And Arteta recently claimed that the club could break their transfer record this summer with Declan Rice's £100 million move from West Ham in 2023 being Arsenal's current record signing. The budget is like when you have your wedding. You plan your wedding with your wife and you give her a budget, and it's never less. It's always more, Arteta said. When you build a house, it's always more. Normally this happens. You prepare for different scenarios. Then unfortunate things happen. There are so many variables that can happen, but there is a budget. There is always an idea of what we can do, what we can improve, what the priorities are going to be, and then let's see if we can do it. It's always a we. I think it's always a decision that all of us have to come together. Then obviously in certain aspects, the club, the financial aspects, whether it's the strategy or this or that, they have a bigger say than me because I don't want to have an opinion on that. I would have probably a reference but not a strong opinion. When it's more technical or tactical aspects of how I think that player is going to now emerge and be cohesive with the group of players that we have, and where I see them now developing and what we want to do next with another player, of course it's more in between the sporting director, in this case Andrea, myself and all the scouting department. It is claimed that Arsenal have also held talks with Sporting Lisbon over Victor Gyökeres, with the 26-year-old another striker who has caught the eye of several clubs across Europe. Gyökeres netted 39 goals in 33 Liga Portugal games last season as Sporting won the league. Berta is said to be a big fan of Gyökeres, but the likes of Chelsea and Juventus are also said to be interested in the former Coventry star.